1, 2, it's over! One, two, it's over! Ring it! 1, 2, that's 3, bell! One, two, that's it. Ring the bell. One, two, it's over. One, two, it's over. Hit the bell. One, two, that's 3, bell! 1, 2, that's 3. Ring it. One, two, ring that bell. One, two, that's it. Ring the bell.
Jacob Fatu has arrived. WWE Universe, it is time to say your prayers.
The following contest is a tag team tables match and is for the WWE.
You don't want none.
The phenomenal one is here. AJ Styles is no stranger to stealing the show, no matter the circumstance.
And from Gainesville, Georgia.
Here comes main event. Jey Uso and
from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds. Main event, Jey Uso!
the one thing that
Do you know what cool is?
Here comes Carlito. Wow, that's pretty cool.
And representing the Judgment Day, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 220 pounds.
On the line of the Tag Team Championships, teams in their respective corners going over final strategies. There's an extra sense of danger in the air tonight as this tables match gets underway.
These matches always seem to bring out a superstar's more brutal tendencies. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
Delivering nasty stomps. You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it. Effective counter. Turns that in his favor. Drops the hammer. Right on the lower back. Working on the leg.
Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to pull out of here.
Gloating for the world to see. Delivered back into the ring. Cross body. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Counters with an attack on Carlito. Nasty right hand. Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. And what a reversal from Jey Uso. He quickly slides into the ring. Not right, but effective. He is determined to fight out of this predicament. Oh, good night. Sorry. And Jacob getting some pushback there. Carlito looked as brutal as ever in that exchange. He's setting this table up, and guys, summons it from the top rope. Take him. Boom. Read that one.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Uh-oh. Dropping the elbow right on the knee. Into the barricade. And that was an effective attack, guys. Ow! Styles, a fireman's carry. Fireman's carry, neck breaker. Oh, he timed that counter well.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Oh, leg lariat. Cutting up the offense with a nasty chop block. Ooh. Styles taking off. Toss caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this? Oh, boy, come on, not the chair. Was punched in right in the neck. And they're the new tag team champions. I can't believe what we just saw. Tables matches are fan favorites for a reason, folks.
It's on me now.
Here are your winners, and new WWE Tag Team Champions, the team of Jey Uso and Carlito.
That was one of the craziest tables matches I've ever seen.
The goal sounded simple. Put your opponents through a table. But when you look at the destruction this match caused, it was maybe more taxing than this team could have ever expected.
that bell. One, two, that's three. Let me hear the bell.
Here comes a woman with an unbelievable heart and amazing athleticism. The following is a steel cage match. Making her way to the ring from the Philippines, Kayden Carter. Wrestling is here.
Quite the impressive young talent.
The steel cage is looming around our competitors. The door's shut, the gloves are off. No choice but to go through your opponent. Destructive use of the knee.
Hitting the ropes to pick up speed and a big kick to the side of the face. Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
She countered that into her own offense.
There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
Elevates the shoulder.
Early pinfall attempt denied at one. A lot of time left to go.
What a punch.
No idea her opponent has her dead to rights here.
One step ahead of Indy there. It retaliates with a counter.
Ooh, taking out the knee. Targeting the leg, doing what they have to do to cut away at the base.
Transition right into the pin.
Not much behind that pin attempt.
She's trying to drain some... Uh-oh, she has trouble coming. Not going to be easy to get out.
Almost a miraculous escape and a side slam.
Indy well with a sidewalk slam. Elbow drop. Piercing. Kayden has to avoid that kind of offense if she wants to be in this match.
She knew what was in store when she stepped into that cage.
In a vulnerable position here, caution is paramount.
She's seated on the cage, high above the ring.
Oh boy, I think the crowd knows what's coming.
Reversal from Hartwell.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now.
Hooked up.
Ah, shin breaker.
She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Ooh. Soul kick.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. Oh, my God. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Ooh, vicious kick to the spine.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position.
She's taking off up the side of the cage here, and she's on top of the cage. This is her moment to escape.
She's still a long way up, gentlemen.
Uh-oh, face first.
Crashing to the mat. She falls all the way back to the mat.
That wasn't the kind of outcome she expected.
Carter cranking up the...
Oh, and that's what she gets for taking her eyes off her opponent. Shoulder tackle to the body. Kick to the abdomen.
That's a free fall.
Forearm smash. Drop kick right to the knee. A huge target on the knee after that. Ooh. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Fujiwara arm. Great escape from the armbar. Oh, she manages to reverse it. The hammerlock. Flatliner. Turning it into a pin for the win. And referee cuts off the count in 1.
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
And here we go now.
Drops the elbow. Aiming to attack their opponent's legs. Oh, my. Rolling deathlock up.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Moving up the side of the cage. Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top. And finally reaches the top of the steel cage. Will she complete her escape? Just have to get over the top here.
She spent a lot of energy getting up there. Does she have enough to get out?
And up the side of the cage she goes.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match. That match deserves another look, folks.
Here is your winner, Kayden Carter.
I don't think anybody will question the toughness on display here tonight.
Takes a lot of guts to even set foot in the cage, but to win is even more impressive.
And the party just keeps on keeping on for Kayden Carter.
Everybody show some respect for the Dawn. Here comes trouble. Tonga Loa ready to wreck shop.
And his opponent from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds.
The exit door is shut and secure. The steel cage match can now officially get going.
And look at the pure determination on the faces of these competitors. They know the stakes, they know the dangers of the situation, and they are ready to go to war. Ooh! Geez, so many body punches.
Boot right to the throat. Going for the pin early.
And he doesn't stay down for long. A little too soon for that cover to be effective, but he is making a statement by going for it at this point.
An elbow will break that up. Oh, attack to the midsection. Ooh. Kick to the gut. And a big right hand. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Tangaloa is waiting a bit right now.
Tangaloa has to trust his instincts at this point.
Oh, look out, it's on now.
Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Oh! This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Oh, he fends that off. He's trying to climb up the steel cage.
You gotta admire the determination here.
Trying to escape the cage!
And he crashes back down before getting too far.
He had a rough landing, but it could have been so much worse for him. Making a move, but is it the right moment?
Perched up there on the top of the cage now.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen. Oh, man. Oof, no way home.
Vicious right forearm.
And it looks like he might have just caught Tony D napping.
Yeah, Tangaloa showing plenty of ferocity there.
With the counter. Hoisted up high here. Remarkable power being shown here.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
With authority.
Oh! Gonna be agonizing for the arm. Oh, my goodness.
Just
Here he goes for the win. No, a kick out.
Not yet.
oh, ouch!
And Tangaloa got turned around there. Ooh. And now going to start the climb up the cage.
Taking it step by step, climbing onwards and upwards.
Here he goes up the wall of the steel cage. He climbed to the top of the cage, but now his choices are limited. Oh! He crashed with a heavy thud all the way down from the top.
What a setback. The impact alone has to have done permanent damage. You can almost taste it now.
Having a problem lifting that other leg over. And he did it! Big win inside the cage.
And here's another peek at the moves you saw in that match.
Here is your winner, Tony D'Angelo. An always thrilling steel cage match. Unpredictable to the very end, but there's the survivor.
Tony D getting business done in the way that only he can. Let the celebration be.
One, two, ring that bell. One, two, that's three, ring it.
The following champion versus champion contest is a steel cage match and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship.
The one and only Charlotte Flair.
Perhaps the greatest competitor in the history of the women's division.
I just checked the web.
Here comes Montreal's most flawless export.
Maurice, a multiple-time women's champion.
Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Charlotte Flair. And her opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, the WWE Women's United States Champion,
Tonight, which woman leaves this building with that United States title?
And here we go, the Women's United States title up for grabs in this one.
The women's division has never been deeper, and the competition level has never been higher.
Every woman on today's roster wants this title, and I know plenty of legends are eyeing a comeback to add this one to their resume. She's honing in, staring daggers at her target.
Knife-edge chop.
Marie.
Looking to end this. The scoreboard.
Premature to try to end things now.
Side kick on the mark.
Big boot.
Got the leg.
Elbow drop to the knee. Oof. Counter by Charlotte.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Okay, this is just a little bit dirty.
Just ripping and tearing at their opponent's eyes.
Come on, there's no fair play in that.
It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that.
Backbreaker. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
She's struggling to get back up, but she's about to feel so much worse. She's pumping herself up. Flair delivering the chop. Oh, by natural selection. Can the champ
Goes for the pin. Oh, my God, did you see that? Kick out at one.
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
Does Charlotte now have to resort to an alternative? Do something else to end things?
I don't know how any of that was necessary. Some champion. The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy.
And she's climbing up the wall of the steel cage.
Oh my gosh! Uh-oh, face first!
Crashing to the mat. Ouch. Oh, her progress comes crack.
Maurice with a stomp, now setting up her opponent for a little French pain. Prying apart her opponent's fingers, needs to find a way out of this hold. And she does.
Hooked up. Oh, look at the power side slam. Going to ascend the cage.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
And now she's scaling the steel cage wall. Will she complete her escape? Just have to get over the top here.
She's so close to getting the win here.
Sent crashing down to the canvas.
That might have just been the hardest landing I've ever witnessed.
The human anatomy is not built to bounce off a canvas like that.
Oh, careful. She's so close right now.
The champ has fallen.
These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's United States Champion, Charlotte Flair.
A brutal loss for our now former champion.
We really are looking at a new era, Cole. Soak it in.
One, two, that's three. Ring the bell.
The following contest is a fatal four-way tables match and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
The revenge tour continues.
Introducing the challenger, representing the Judgment Day, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey.
A dominant force in the women's division.
Absolute sheer aggression.
And introducing the challenger, from Ayrshire.
The Pitbull is
And
here.
introducing the challenger, representing American made, from Knoxville, Tennessee, one half.
It's Chelsea Green.
Guys, here comes the hot mess.
Emphasis on mess.
Bite your tongue, Saxton.
And introducing the champion, from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, the WWE
The classic WWE Women's Championship is on the line here in this. Sure to be a chaotic tables match, and it will be exciting with Liv Morgan, Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, and Ivy Nile.
The champion's at major risk in this match because even in your effort to win, you're putting yourself in danger being near a table.
Yeah, the champ's constantly walking on thin ice, hoping it won't crack.
That could produce a dislocation or at the very least, a pinched nerve.
Ooh, well measured.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. Look at this. Snap suplex.
Got their opponent set up.
Drop kick to the spine.
That was the most dangerous position for any competitor to ever be in. You gotta hope there was no irreparable damage done. Chelsea Green laying down the gauntlet for their opponent.
Big form.
And now Liv.
A couple of individuals with an equal purpose, uniting forces to dispose of their competition.
As the fight continues ringside, we may need to relocate soon.
I'm already ahead of you. Grabbing my notes.
Liv just looking to humiliate her opponent. Someone call a dentist.
That kidney, golly.
Down to one knee. What the? Man.
A knee balanced enziguri. And that can rattle Chelsea Green's foundation.
And a fine-tuned display from Ivy Knight.
Sent straight to the post. Just vicious.
And you don't often see the champion get thrown around that easily.
Oh, this match is now all over our announce area.
Well, this won't be good.
Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. Across the back of the neck. Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps. Looks to climb the top rope. From the top rope. Taking a flight to nowhere.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better. And it seems like she's learned to take things up a notch or two.
Yeah, she's definitely got something big planned with this table. Look at this. This can't be good. Oh, God. Face first.
Oh, hanging on for dear life. Into a powerbomb. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Put the brakes on Niall. Just ejected from the ring.
Things are heading ringside now.
Oh! The champ looked railing a little by that last blow.
Yeah, but anything can change the tide in a fatal four-way. It's best to not throw in the towel just yet.
The sheer force of that landing was probably enough to fracture a few bones.
Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up. Now bringing her fury to ringside.
A penny predicament, but it really doesn't matter. Side kick on the mark. Oh, colliding with a barricade. Broken up with a fist to the face. Snapmare takedown and a kick right in the spine. Goal! Don't worry about that now. Just get out of the way, Saxton.
No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton. Ooh, sent straight into the ring post.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Ooh!
She had that scouted. Kick to the abdomen. Ooh! The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
The purpose of this match is to soften up your opponent before you inevitably put them through the table. And that's exactly what we're seeing here, Cole.
Chelsea Green has set her sights on her opponent now.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this? Double knee face breaker.
Eludes the attack.
Oh, God, right to the cranium. Up and spiked with a Michinoku driver.
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
Setting it up. Thunderous clothesline.
And back into the ring she goes.
into a hammerlock, steps through. Yes!
You can almost see the gears turning in their head as they set up the table. And came to their senses and realized the pin does no good here.
Jumping complete shot. It just got as bad as it could for the champ. And that core area is really getting lit up.
And enters back into the ring.
Jumping complete shot.
Face first.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Here comes that slam.
Check this out. Oh,
Simple but effective. Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip. She's bringing the table into play here.
She is done playing around.
got it. New champion.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Champion, Liv Morgan.
She's walking out of here, the new champion.
She has got to be on cloud 9 right now. She came here with one goal in mind, and she accomplished it.
One, two, it's over.
Here comes main event. Jey Uso.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match, and it's for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the champions. First,
Do you know what cool is?
This place just got even cooler.
and representing the Judgment Day from
You don't want none.
The phenomenal AJ Styles.
Quite simply, one of the world's greatest superstars.
A career that spanned decades, continents, and titles.
and from Gainesville, Georgia,
Jacob Fatu has arrived.
WWE Universe, it is time to say your prayers.
On the line of the tag team championships. Teams in their respective corners going over final strategies. Careers are about to change, ladies and gentlemen. The tag team titles are up for grabs in this punishing steel cage match. We're about to see an all-out war with Jey Uso and Carlito. They've got their hands full across the ring with AJ Styles and Jacob Fatu.
There is absolutely nowhere to run. This is where we find out what kind of champion they truly are.
Oh, driver! Spiked him. And that looked like a terrible landing. That might have caused some serious issues. We'll have to see what happens.
In a vulnerable position here, caution is paramount.
Headbutt in the back of the neck.
Making a move, but is it the right moment? Smart strategy, attack the knee.
Oh, and Carlito fights back.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Oh, he flips that around. Backdrop suplex. Showing no signs of defense here, guys.
It's an into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
These attacks of the champ are adding up.
Styles making an example of his opponent.
Wheelbarrow and driven down face first. Oh, God.
Well moved. Oh, bulldog.
One-handed.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
Bam!
Delivering nasty stomps.
Taking all their frustrations out on the champion and doing so in the most inelegant way possible.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Bulldog. Delivered with force.
Misses the target. And he has an answer for Jey.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Oh, this. What a headbutt. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Sit out powerbomb.
Super kick. Ouch.
Driving the elbow.
Oh, double leg drop.
And Jacob getting some pushback there.
And more action like that might allow Jey to get the job done.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
Trying to escape the cage.
He's trying to make his way up the cage.
You cannot waste any time when you start the climb. Connects on the kick. Oh!
Made it all the way to the top. What to do now? And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
Oh, he's almost there.
He better move.
So close to the top of the cage there.
Still has to fight off the opposition.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Face first into the cage.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw. A quick reversal by Carlito. Lariat, reversal. And that turns things around.
Punching their way out of that one.
Fast press! Fast press! Fast press! But it was being held back with each of those strikes. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
All the way up for a suplex. No. Wiggles free.
Into a chop block.
Styles rolling up his opponent. There it is, the calf crusher.
Ooh, that hurt. Placing him in the corner. What are they attempting to do here? Looking for a suplex. No.
Like a brick wall running into you.
Ooh.
And he had Carlito's number. AJ Styles looking to put this away. Hoists his opponent up into the Styles clash.
We might see a new champion crown.
And AJ's caught.
Spine buster.
looking to hook his opponent for a suplex. Oh no,
Backstabber by Carlito. The champ might have just ended things right there. Super kick!
not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match.
Bullseye! At last, he's caught. Did the champ just close this out? Super kick! Climbed over the top of the cage. He knows he's got this in the bag.
Now making the climb back down to earth to claim the victory.
The top of the cage is so close, yet so far.
Starting up the side of the cage now. Making it to the top of the cage. Balanced and seated now. Here he goes, up the wall of the steel cage.
My God!
He's tossing the top of the steel cage.
How will he recover from that? Can he recover from that? This brawl will continue on inside the cage.
Caught that and reversed it. Samoan drop.
Look at Carlito getting the crowd involved.
Oh, look at this, raining right hands.
Those non-stop blows.
Oh, God, what a shot to the face.
He's motioning to the referee, looking to get the cage door open.
And Carlito's turning to the crowd for assurance. Super kick!
Has Jay in his grasp. DDT! The challenger comes up big.
Choosing to climb up the wall of the cage here.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key.
Looking to keep steady, keep balanced.
He's reached the highest limit of the cage now. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
And now he needs to hurry, needs to escape.
You can almost taste it now.
Having a problem lifting that other leg over. They got it, and they're the new tag team champions.
And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
Here are your winners, the team of AJ Styles and Jacob Fatu.
His cage match is over, and here's the team that survived the steal.
This team left a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that ring and on that cage. But the pain will subside with the glory of this victory.
One, two, it's over. Ring it. One, two, ring the bell. One, two, that's three. Ring it.
double force.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing
A good old girl who now has a fatal influence.
and from Chelsea, Michigan, the NXT Women's North.
A storm is coming.
Behold, a superhero come to life.
One of the most monumental acquisitions in WWE history.
And from Orlando, Florida, Kayden Carter.
Lyra Valkyria is on the hunt.
Think about what superstars endure in a match like this.
Winning a match is always important, but this match is about survival.
The punishment sustained in cage matches shorten superstars' careers. That's why it's a fight or flight situation.
Win or lose, this is a match where the end result can be absolutely disastrous.
And she reversed it. Face buster.
Crossbody.
Looks like she's going to climb the steel cage.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position. Back suplex.
Uh-oh, carefully measured for a big leg drop.
Going to try and scale the steel cage wall. She could be close to victory if she can get over the cage.
I don't envy her position.
I can't watch.
Fireman's carry.
And a foot slam to follow. Goodbye.
From up in the cage, down to the ring she goes.
That wasn't the kind of outcome she expected.
Look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
Kick right to the spine.
And Cargill looked out of her element on that one.
She knew what was in store when she stepped into that cage.
Going up and possibly out. Ooh, what a forearm club.
Powerbomb. The face has been planted.
And that definitely made solid impact.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
By the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest. Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage.
She's hoisted herself up on top of the cage now. If she could just lift her other leg over the top.
She's still a long way up, gentlemen. Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Nasty impact.
She fell a bit awkward from the cage there.
Something to keep an eye on.
Still a long way to the top, especially when you're sent all the way back down to the mat.
And she's pulled down off the cage wall.
And at least this wasn't from the top of the cage. You can recover from this.
Gets lifted into position.
And Nia is revving this crowd up.
And that might put Fallon on her heels.
You can almost feel the intensity coming from Cargill on that attack.
Jade gets fended off.
Gripping the jaw. My goodness. That's insulting. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Hooking up.
Fisherman Buster.
Strong suplex.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall.
Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things.
Perch here on the highest point of the cage.
Oof, nails the midsection.
And Henley able to revert.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
There's the power and driving their opponent into the canvas.
Stealing from the enemy. What a surprise.
Producing a trampling.
She's locked in, about to go for the kill.
Incredible reversal into a DDT.
Gets tossed.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
What a way to get out of that one. Into the cage with Fury.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Lyra diagnosing her target.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent. Nightwing connects.
And it can all be over for Henley.
Stomp to the leg.
Henley keeping her opponent at bay.
Boom.
Gets herself out of harm's way.
Tackles ruthless.
Surely this match can't go on much longer.
If she can turn things around here, I'll be speechless.
And a left power bomb. She's headed up, attempting to climb the wall of the cage.
You gotta admire the determination here.
Single leg drop kick. Oh. She's asking the ref to open the door. Boom! Elbow drop. Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent.
She is trying to shake the cobwebs, but she can barely stand.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
Clutching the wrist. Look at this. Opportunity is just a few feet away now.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Pressing offense from Cargill.
This can't be how Fallon envisioned tonight going.
Taking it step by step, climbing onwards and upwards.
And she's on top of the cage. This is her moment to escape.
I would tell her don't look down, but all there is now is down.
Yeah, the easy part was getting up there.
And she's on top of the cage. This is her moment to escape.
This is her chance. She has to keep her cool.
Victory ripped from her hands in the blink of an eye.
So close.
This fight continues. Lyra Valkyria making it loud and clear for her opponent tonight.
Goodbye.
She falls all the way back to the mat.
Could that prove to be a major setback deep into the match?
Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
And Fallon continues to persevere through the pain.
Henley's been an initiator throughout and remains one here.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Wow, what a pump kick.
I can see some fresh blood on the face of
Kayden Carter daring her opponent to get up. Not wanting to waste any more time, making it look easy with Jaded. Will Jade end this? Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver. Lyra absolutely not backing down.
Eyes are squarely set on Jade here.
Look at that one.
There won't be any coming back for Jade now.
She's looking to end her right now.
Middle rope. A missile drop kick from the middle rope. What a shot. Okay, she's taking her showboat a bit too far at this point. Jade is in a distressing spot.
Jade has to trust her instincts at this point.
Cargill was waiting for that.
Cargill from behind with a double chicken wing hoists her opponent up into the sky. We could be here all night. Jaded. Cargill has her staring at the lights. Carefully. Nia Jax is just begging for a fight. We've already seen a few blows land above the neck. Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Now she has to figure out a way down. She could be close to victory if she can get over the cage.
And I think getting up there took everything she had. Does she have strength left to get down now?
Taking the fight to higher ground, not allowing her to get any further.
No room for error or fighting up there in midair. I might have to close my eyes.
Lyra Valkyria making it loud and clear for her opponent tonight.
Oh, face first. Steel. Man.
Goodbye.
She comes flying off the cage and back down to the ground.
I don't think that's how she imagined it going.
She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here. Up high.
Went for it all, but gets nothing. Totally helpless at the moment.
And Lyra Valkyria is revving this crowd up. She has her lined up. This might be the end here.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
Elbow drop. Struggling up the cage wall now.
Gradually getting closer and closer to the top. And Lyra Valkyria is revving this crowd up.
Makes it to the top. And now just needs to find a way down. Will she complete her escape? Just have to get over the top here.
Now she just has to figure out how she's getting down.
And now making the descent to victory.
And this is academic at this point. Just land on the floor and stake your claim.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
I can't believe what we just witnessed. Steel cage matches never fail to surprise and amaze.
Here are your winners, the team of Jay Cargill and Lyra Valkyria.
Big win for this team inside the steel cage.
The ring was surrounded on all sides.